What's up, y'all? It's your girl CHRESYLIUS. Yes, Chrysilius. Today we're gonna play Camp Wish You Well. I've seen a lot, it's been getting a lot of buzz within the last 3 months. It is a dating sim horror game. So, I'm trying to ease myself into playing actual genuine horror games. I like to react to them, and I like to hear horror stories and stuff like that. I don't really get jumpy too often. I like to say, because I laugh at horror and gore and stuff. I have a dark personality, so it just kind of and then when I do get scared, I laugh because, oh my gosh, it's scary. Whoa, jump scare. Ooh. So we're gonna play this game. We're gonna get into it. It's no voice acting, so you guys will be hearing my voices today. I hope you're ready. It's been a while. I haven't done a voice since Minecraft. But anyway, here we go. Let's read the description. Camp Wish You Well. When you wish upon a star, where does it go? This camp might have the answers, and new campers are always welcome. First of all, a dating sim game, cool. Horror, cool. At a camp, suicide. I'm just saying. But I've been hearing a lot of good things about this game, so we're gonna give it a try. Content warning: this series contains minor blood and horror elements. That's okay. It's what we are here for. Oh, here it is. We're starting over. Now we're here. We're here. This is gonna be the worst summer ever. This was going to be, or this is going to be. I don't know. Let me stop correcting grammar. I am not the person to correct grammar. In another life, you'd be enjoying summer with your friends, hanging out and laughing and making precious memories. Instead, you were stuck here. Move it! Move your sorry tails! We knew what he wanted to say, but this is clearly an underage camp. Camp Hammerhead was notorious for beating up its campers. It was honestly more of a boot camp than anything. You couldn't believe your parents had signed you up. The flyer said they built character. Come on, carry those bricks! We hit hard as hammers! Your camp leader paused, as if waiting for an answer. When no one responded, he reached for his whistle. Stop. You want to stay silent, huh? Sounds like you want 20 more push-ups. We hit hard as hammers. And we're tough as nails. You groan. I have to get out of here. Your eyes quickly dart around the camp, searching for an exit. The second your leader turns his back, you run off, scrambling into the woods. Why the woods? Why is that? Oh, that's gold and oh, that's money. I'ma do that. No. Stupidity. The woods at a boot camp? If the camp was already scary enough. Alright, cool. I'ma just... Yes! Finally! You run as fast as your legs will take you. Eventually, you collapse against the side of a tree. Exhausted, your whole body aches. How much longer until this is over? So is your plan to go back to the camp? What's really the thought out process of this whole thing? I don't... I'm trying to see the long goal in this. What's the end game for this? You close your eyes. I wish I could just escape from here. You stop for a moment to catch your breath. The forest around you is eerily calm and quiet. Too quiet. Oh shit. You turn to look behind you and then you see it. There, standing behind a tree, is a pair of eyes. Hold up, this is too loud. My heart jumped out of my soul. that it was too loud. Oh my goodness. Watching you. You scramble up against the side of a tree as the creature moves closer and closer. It steps into the light, but doesn't get any closer, as if its body were made of shadow. Nice kitty. Do that look like a f***ing cat? I'm sorry. First of all, I wouldn't have been in this situation, right? This wouldn't have really been me, for the simple fact that I wouldn't have been in the woods. Like, I wouldn't have ran into the woods. I go camping, but I don't go stupid camping. You feel me? I'm not an idiot. Talk about some nice kitty. Suddenly, it lunges. I should scream, get out the way, throw something at it. Get out of the way! Go ahead! You scramble to get out of the way, but it moves too quickly for you to dodge. You scream as it dives into the tree behind you, digging sharp claws into the bark. Get down! You feel a hand shove you towards the ground as the monster lunges again, just missing your head. Hey! You push yourself off the ground, whipping your head towards the voice. Your attention immediately goes to his weapon, which lights up the forest with a bright blue glow. Is that a lightsaber? That's a lightsaber. From the hit movie franchise, Star Battles. That was the kind of thing that only existed in movies. Or so you thought. Get behind me! Shoot, you the one with the weapon. The boy readjusts his grip on the lightsaber and turns to face the monster. I guess he the one with the weapon. You scramble to get behind the boy, hiding behind him as you gasp at the creature before you. What is that thing? He screams back, equal panic in his voice. He don't sound... I don't know. You ready to fight? Is that a fake lightsaber? I don't know. The boy twists his hand, spinning the lightsaber at an incredible speed. The blade slides through the monster's arm like butter, and it jerks back with a screech. Oh, so it is a real lightsaber. Yes! You had to admit, that was pretty cool. I guess. The monster The monster retracts for a moment, but before long, it's squirming its jagged shoulders, prepared to jump at you again. The boy quickly shoves you to the side, ducking underneath the monster to grab the blade along its stomach, to drag the blade along its stomach. Take that! The monster screeches as the wound along its stomach starts to expand, illuminating the forest around you with a bright light. It hunches its shoulders, ready to leap at you again, before turning, digging its claws into the tree and climbing up far, far away from you. He ain't got nothing to say neither, like. He pauses as waiting for the monster to come back. Then he cracks a smile. Before you know it, you're both laughing. Cause I'm alive. That's why I'm able to laugh. That was crazy. That was crazy. Did you see that? That was crazy. I know. How do I all of a sudden know his name? He switches the blade to his other arm, holding it out to inspect it. I've never... Slice! What the hell? Wait! I hate it when the dialogue, why is it going so fast? You're pitched back in a blur, and for a moment you hear a scream. A sharp guttural scream as you feel the boy stumble backwards to you. Your eyes barely catch the monster's shape. I feel like we should have left after that thing. We should have been caught feet. Like, your eyes barely catch the monster's shape. Flying down from the trees in a single movement, the monster tears its claws downward with terrifying speed. Damn! The boy is quick to get up. You stumble back as he shoves you behind him, his whole body tense. You hear warm blood. How do you know? What? Never mind. You hear warm blood drip onto the grass. From here, you can see 3 deep gashes ripping into his arm. The boy grits his teeth, his smile gone. Look out! The monster moves fast, but he moves quicker. Ew, we got a picture. He switches the blade to his good arm, expertly twisting it to slash across the creature, ripping through it right between the eyes. It twists back with a piercing scream. With his other hand hanging limp behind him, the boy steadies himself, then slices the monster again. The light blade melts smoothly through the monster's body, and it begins to shake violently. The monster jerks forwards, beginning to fall, but before it reaches the ground, it disappears silently into a cloud of black mist. The boy steps out from in front of you, stomping the area as if to make sure the monster has really gone. After he confirms it, he turns back to you. What do you say? Are you okay? Like, you're leaking, my guy. Like, you scream at him. What? Are you okay? Are you okay? His face immediately softens as he blurts out the exact same thing and immediately breaks out into laughter after he realized you had the same thought. Yeah, I'm okay. I wouldn't even call it this. You are now closer to Ollie. I mean, well, he saved my life. It's suspension bridge effect, so. He steps a bit closer, his good arm hovering over you a bit as he quickly checks for injuries. Checks me for injuries? You're good? Your eyes immediately shoot to his injury, which looks really, really bad. You're bleeding. His eyes dart down to his arm, widening for a split second before his head snaps back up, as if he were forcing himself not to look at it. I wouldn't. Just a scratch. It's just a flesh wound. Oh my god. You untie your jacket, moving towards him to help wrap it, but he stops you. No, it's okay. He takes your arm, gently pushing you back. They probably had something for this back at camp. You look at him, doubtful. Camp Hammerhead? Hammerhead? What's that? The camp you... What other camp is there? You're not from Camp Wish You Well? No. He motions to your shoulder, now uncovered by your jacket. Camp Wish You what? You glance down at your shoulder and almost jump in surprise when you see a big blue glowing mark stamped onto you. Now, either I'm strong as fuck and I low-key got talent and an adept ability for magic, or that monster just put a mark on me. It's either one or the other. You rub at it. You rub at it as if you don't believe it's there. What? Yeah, I have one too. Okay, then. He lifts up the sleeve on his bad arm to reveal a matching mark on his shoulder. If it's on his bad arm, then we definitely just got stamped. Oh, everyone at camp does? Okay, well maybe I'm tech. I don't know. But I never... Suddenly you're aware of an awkward lump in your backpack. Instinctively reaching back to fish it out, you jerk back your hand as if it starts buzzing. Whoa! A silver envelope unfurls from your pocket, straightening itself out as if starting to fly toward you. Your invitation. You've unlocked your camp invitation. You bend forward to get a closer look, as if by magic there was your name, scrawled at the bottom in big, looping letters embellished at the end with a little gold star. That's cool, right? But I never... He shrugs. He don't care. Me neither, but I got the letter, and hey, turns out there's a camp out here. So, why not? He turns back towards the forest. I mean, it's better than going back to the camp you didn't even want to go to. What are you talking about, son? Hold up, I'm blocking the chat. The chat not. What are you talking about? You're not smart enough for this game. What game? He turns back towards the forest. I can take you there if you like. You pause. You could follow this stranger with a weapon alone into the deep dark woods. You look back in the direction you came. Or you could spend the rest of your summer at Camp Hammerhead. Lead the way. Shit. Hey, yo, y'all don't have the strategic capacity for the game. Card games definitely low-key take a lot of, even the online ones, so like the graphic ones on your phone. The boy leads you into a vibrant campground, bursting with excited campers and illuminated by warm sunlight. Its chaos has excited chatter and laughter fills the air, coupled with people moving things in and out of their cabins. Here we are. We can check in just over there, I think. He points with his good arm towards a couple of tables set up in the center of the camp with blue clipboards and a team of silver-haired women checking campers in. Oh, by the way, I didn't get your name. I don't think I got yours either. He smiles. I'm Ollie. Ollie, like the skateboard trick? He laughs. Like Oliver. But I could do an Ollie too. He looked like a skater. He closes his eyes, sighing wistfully. I wish they had skateboards at camp. You both approach the table where you catch the attention of one of the silver-haired women. She's almost ethereal, as she weren't really a person, but kind of fairy forest spirit. You kind of want to ask her if she's real. She look like her cookies go crazy. Like she look like she know how to put her foot in a pie. She looked like if Tree Trunks was a real person. You know, you ever have grandma cookies? That's grandma. Hello. Hello, dear. I'm glad to see you found your way to us. Name? You tell her your name and she checks something off her list. Wonderful! Welcome to Camp Wish You Well. Her whole face seems to soften as she smiles, her eyes sparkling with something almost magical. When did I get her name? We did not establish that her name was Farah. But okay, Farah. You notice the bright blue banner above the table, embellished with the words, "Where all your wishes come true." This sounds like a demonic camp. I'm just letting y'all know this now. Nothing good comes from a random magical camp kidnapping children in the middle of their summer. She hums a tune as she reaches over the table and grabs you a t-shirt and a cabin key. Camp t-shirt. It's just my size. The woman nods. What kind of a gift would it be if you couldn't wear it? You open your mouth to say something else, but before you can, another boy jumps in, interrupting you and the woman. Oh, rude. Hey, excuse me. Where am I? Just tell me where I am. Why, you're at Camp Wish You Well. He cuts her off, shaking his head. Just give me an address, something on the map, please. He digs his hand into the pocket of his jacket and then freezes. Then he frantically checks the other pocket of his shirt and back pockets. Where's my phone? We have a lost and found if you'd like to look there. No, forget it. Just forget it. The boy turns to leave, something to have just realized you were there, seeming to have just realized you were there. Rude. A moment passes between you. Then he storms off, rushing past you and shoulder checking you on his way out. You stumble back, caught off guard. Hey! Get his Ollie. Beat his ass like you beat that monster. Ollie catches you, turning back to face him, but the boy's already gone. His camp t-shirt and other items lift off the table, floating after him. Wow. What's his problem? He was probably just stressed. What a jerk. Where's my phone? Yeah, no, like we gotta start assessing the situation. As soon as he said, where's his phone? I started mentally patting my pockets. So, I don't know what his problem is, but like, I want to give him grace, but also like, he was rude as f***. Like, it don't matter what else was the thought process, that nigga was rude. What a jerk. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. You shake your head. I'm so sorry about that. The woman with the clipboard turns back to you. Some of our campers are having a little trouble getting adjusted. I suppose they can't all be like... She turns to Ollie, almost immediately dropping the clipboard. Ollie, oh my stars! Miss Farah, What happened? Oh dear goodness. No, this won't do. She reaches forward, inspecting his mangled arm, setting her clipboard on the table with a firm clank. How did this happen? To the infirmary, young man. Right this instant. Now, Camp Hammerhead, your ass would have been running them laps while your arm was dragging behind you. We hit hard as hammers. And we're tough as nails. Right, the infirmary. Ollie looks around as if he were on campgrounds for the first time. And where's that again? Come, child, come with me. No, like they got like magical letters being sent to kids who are supposed to be at another camp but still happen to be in the same area and so happen to end up at that camp when they travel through the woods or whatever, whoop de whoop. But This old lady ain't make it. She just playing it normal like they know they supposed to be here. Ain't giving no explanation. Ain't really telling no. She just said to the infirmary like that man knew where the infirmary was. Like, come on, child. Come with me. She ushers Ollie away from the table, turning back to you. Your item suddenly lifts out of your hands, floating towards the cabins with a shimmery glow. Your items will be transported to your cabin. Once you get settled in, you can meet the other campers by the docks. I have a feeling you'll like it here. Go ahead and make yourself right at home. Farrah tries to hurry Ollie away, but he resists for a moment, turning back to you with a distracted grin. So, I'll see you around? You watch as your items float towards a nearby cabin, heading inside of one of the open doors. I don't know. Maybe if I stay at this camp, like, maybe. You'll definitely see me later. I don't know. I'll tell you one thing. I ain't going back in that forest no time soon. So, yeah, you'll see me later. You turn back to smile at him. Yeah, see you around. His face lights up, and a giant smile spreads across his face. You think you feel your heart skip a beat. I don't. Farrah rushes Ollie off towards the infirmary. As he waves goodbye, you take a step towards the cabin, breathing in the fresh air and enjoying the sound of the camp around you. Maybe this summer wouldn't be so bad after all. Because you got a new camp. Camp Wish You Well, play 1 completed. How y'all feel about that first playthrough? I don't know. We're going to keep going. I don't have a set time for this, but just know this is your bedtime story. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you all remain, peaceful and just, vibe with me tonight. I'm going to stream again tomorrow, but we here. Make new friends. You're the new camper, right? Please, please, please say you don't have a rowing partner. Compete against other campers. You stare at the axe handling shoved in your hands and watch as the crowd parts to reveal your competitor. Step right up and get even? Hey, you're the guy who bumped into me. Find out more about the other campers and play too. Oh yeah, we need to confront his. Yeah, that's a bedtime story. Consider it a narrative. I gotta find more RPG games online, and we'll just do bedtime stories. By the way, y'all, Kool-Aid and Sprite punch. And if you ain't got Sprite, Mountain Dew actually ain't that bad. I don't have Sprite, so I use Mountain Dew. But I digress. Like the series? Yeah, I like it. We're gonna play 2. After dropping yourself off in the cabins, you begin heading down the docks where all the other campers were. Loud music blasts from the speakers set up all over the dock, and the sound of chatter fills up the scene as excited campers mingle and dash from activity to activity. Looks like a party. You couldn't imagine Camp Hammerhead doing something like this for you. A big blue banner like the one at the check-in flutters in between 2 tall posts, reading, "Welcome, campers." Your eyes wander around the scene, wondering what to check out first. I want to try canoeing, axe throwing. Let's do canoeing. You head down to the lake where a large group of people are huddled around a bunch of light blue canoes. A camp counselor pulls one into the shore, and the 2 campers climb out of it, hand over their life vests. Next! You feel someone tug slightly on your shirt and turn around surprised. Hey, please, please, please say you don't have a rowing partner. I don't have a rowing partner. Perfect. She grabbed your arm, pulling you both to the front. We'll go next. Before you know it, you're being strapped into a life vest and being instructed how to climb into the canoe. The girl who tapped on your shoulder climbs in the back, lifting the paddle to get a feel for it. I'm Mina, by the way. I'm Alice. That's what my character name is in like all my stories is Alice. You give her your name, still a bit dazed from the speed of it. So how do you... Don't forget. And then, along with the paddle, the camp counselor shoves a water gun into your arm and pushes you into the lake. Your eyes widen and you look out at the other campers to realize that everyone else is in a canoe with a water gun too. Wait, Splash. I can't do that. You cough and sputter as you spit out nasty tasting lake water, whipping your head around to hear some other campers high-five and laughing at you. Mina rubs at her face, blinking as she wipes water off of it. Hey! You both share a look and it's clear you both had the same idea. Revenge. This is going to be fun. Mina paddles as hard as her tiny arms can take, you beelining it to the nearest canoe. Now shoot! You aim the water gun, aiming it right at their paddler and squeezing the trigger. Ah! Mina laughs maniacally, paddling you over even closer as the other campers try to escape. That's more like it. You laugh. Mina's the bestie now. Mina's bestie status. You laugh, squeezing your eyes shut as their shooter gets you right in the face. Ah, lake water. Ew. You shake the water off your face, aiming your gun for fun. For glory. Take that. Pew, pew, pew. The other canoe shakes as the campers frantically shoot at you, drenching both you and Mina. For victory! She's intense. I like it. You manage to soak both their paddler and the gunner, shoving their gun into the lake under the heavy fire to get reloaded. I'll cover you. She jabs the edge of her paddle into the lake, splashing their whole canoe with a shimmering spray. Ah! You finish reloading, finishing them off. Go, go, go! They quickly turn, fleeing the scene. You laugh and give Mina a high five, sending water droplets splashing into the air. Yes! I knew I chose the right partner. You can't help bursting into laughter as you wipe the last of water off your face. You're pretty good too. She smiles, flexing her arms to show off her non-existent muscles. Hey, what can I say? You're about to say something when you both hear the camp counselor whistles. Guess it's time to head back. What? We're just getting started. Mina grins in agreement as we both paddle to shore. The counselor pulls your canoe into the dirt, motioning for the next two campers to climb in as you hand over your life vests. The camp counselor waves their hand towards the two of you and the lake water seems to melt off, sliding its way back towards the lake. You pat your clothes, finding yourself completely dry? What is this? Magical camp? Hogwarts camp? Yeah. Whoa. Cool. Mina turns back to you with a giant smile. That was awesome. We have to do that again sometime. Agreed. She looks over at the cabins. Where are you staying? You point to your cabin. I'm in cabin 7. Her eyes get wide and she jumps in excitement. I'm in cabin 7. You smile, jumping in celebration with her. Eee! This is going to be fun. We're definitely meeting later. You smile, waving excitedly as you part ways. Time to try axe throwing. I really want to go axe throwing. Like I feel like I'd be good at it. Like when it comes to like physical things, I am very competitive. I'm a menace. You step up to the platform, noticing 3 targets, each at varying distances. This doesn't look too bad. But then you hear it. You turn your head, noticing a large crowd shouting a name. Destiny! 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 A competitor wrangles their way out of the crowd, shoving an axe into your hands. That's it! I'm done! The crowd goes wild as the loser storms away, cheering even louder. Destiny! Destiny! You look down at the worn handle in between your fingers. And that's when the crowd notices you and goes silent. You quickly try to look around for someone else to pass the axe to, but everyone's surrounding Destiny. The crowd splits down the middle, revealing Step right up. The crowd watches you expectatiously. I mean, it. Like, we came over here to do it. Let's just do it. You look down at the axe in your hands, considering it, and then you step right up to Destiny, ready to compete. The crowd goes wild. Woo! Destiny shoots you a grin, nodding her head towards the target. And from what you could tell, that smile was either because she respected you or because she expected an easy win. The first target was set up not too far from you. The crowd steps back to give Destiny space. She winds up grabbing the handle with both hands and lifting it over her head and throws. Thunk. The axe lodges itself into the wooden target, 2 rings from the middle. Destiny! 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 You exhale, readying the axe between your fingers. Really? How hard could it be? I hope we're good. I'll copy Destiny. Try to aim for the center. Throw as hard as you can and hope for the best. We ain't copying nobody. Or maybe, I don't know. You lift the axe with one hand and aim with the other, trying to hit the center. You throw. Ah. Your axe strikes the board, but twists and bounces right off. What? Destiny smiles in satisfaction, moving on to the next target. This one is further than the first. Swear she cheating. Swear it on my mom. She winds back, aims and throws. The axe hits the target close to the center. Destiny! Destiny! You try to ignore the chanting. Winding up the axe hits the board some distance from the center as Destiny's. The crowd cheers, energized by some real competition. Not bad. You both move on to the last target. It's the furthest one of all. Destiny winds up to aim, then looks at you and sends you a smug smirk. Then throws it without looking. Thunk. The axe hit the target dead center. Woo! What? You didn't actually say that, but you thought it really loud in your head. Beat that. You grit your teeth, taking your position. This is it. Oh, you wind up ready to throw, when a shadowy figure near the target catches your attention. Says someone. You feel cold sweat flashing over you immediately. You throw, but the axe wobbles and doesn't even make it to the target. It sinks into the dirt a few feet away from you. Boom! You blink, searching for the monster, but it's nowhere to be found. Were those drums pounding in your ears, or was your heart just beating? You feel Destiny's gaze on you before you even turn around. In fact, you feel everyone staring at you. What's wrong with you? There was a monster right by the targets. Everyone stares at you for a long moment before Destiny rolls her eyes. Right. Don't make excuses. No, I swear! Destiny shuts you up, cutting you off. You lost. Deal with it. She rolls her eyes and turns on her heel to walk away. The crowd follows her immediately. So embarrassing. Let's go find some real competition. What? You sigh, knowing no one would believe you anyways. With a heavy heart, you drag yourself back to the docks. After everything, you couldn't help but feel a little thirsty. You walk to the edge of the docks, where a small stand was handing out refreshments. You grab a cup from one of the camper workers, sitting on the docks at a quiet spot overlooking the water. It's mostly empty, except for another camper a few feet down, scribbling something frantically in a notebook. They notice you. Oh. Hey! You're the guy who bumped into me. Flashback. The boy turns to leave, seeming to have just realized you were there. A moment passes between you. Then he storms off, rushing past you and shoulder checking you on his way out. Oh. Really? They introduced the end, which was us running to him, in the middle of the prologue before the other one. Well, oh. Yeah, I remember you. He scribbled something in his notepad. Sorry. He had a way of saying sorry that made it sound like he didn't mean it at all. I've been told to forgive people for you, so I'm tempted to say it's okay, but I'm also, my character is whatever, so we're gonna go with whatever. Whatever. You roll your eyes. At least it was some kind of apology. You should be glad you bumped into me and not into Ollie. You couldn't quite remember how Ollie reacted, but you remember he was kind of angry. Let me at him. When did he say that? Let me at him. He ain't never come off like that. Something like that. Oh, yeah. Your friend with the mangled arm. He paused, probably imagining what it would have been like if he had bumped into Ollie. Instead of the fear you expected, he looked lightly grossed out. How's he doing? You care? It looked really bad. You catch a glimpse of his notebook, where you can see 3 thick lines sketched into the paper. Are you drawing his scar? First of all, as an artist, you should never look at you should never look at a person's sketchbook without permission. It's very, disrespectful. It's the equivalent of looking into a diary. The boy gives you a look, swatting you away. What? No, I'm studying it. That's better. The notes on the paper read deep gashes and 3 claws, with several guesses as to what animal could have caused it scribbled in onto the side. You snort, animal was being too generous. He watches you intently, leaning forward at your reaction. Wait, you know? Of course I know. I was there. He's suddenly a lot more interested in you, moving closer with a determined look. You were there? What was it? You pause, giving him a weird look. Oh, right. Sorry. Hi, I'm Cole. Nice to meet you. Now tell me what it was. I could tell him. You laugh in his face. Wouldn't you like to know? He sighs, closing the notebook with a slam. Okay, I'm sorry. Just tell me. It was a monster. A really scary one. His eyes widen. Seriously? A monster? You nod. He looks back at his notes, then you, then his notes, then you. His face sours. You're messing with me. You groan already over this. Why does no one believe me today? He goes back to his notes. That is what someone who's telling the truth would say. Yes, because I'm telling the truth. I was hoping you weren't. His brows furrow, and he scribbles something else furiously in his notes. I knew this place was too good to be true. He narrows his eyes at a rosy-cheeked camp counselor, comforting a crying camper on the docks, hugging them and giving them a 3-scooped ice cream cone. Yeah, no, that's size. He frowns. Too good. You sound crazy. Says the girl that saw the monster. It doesn't matter if I'm right. He gets up from the docks, taking his notebook with him. Let me know if you notice any other weird activity. Well, I thought I saw another monster during the axe storm. He jots something down furiously in his notebook. Yes, exactly like that. You are now closer to Cole. Am I? He hurries off suddenly, like he has somewhere to be. But I don't even know where to find you. But your words don't matter. He's already gone. And he left his drink. I'll take it. You look up to see Ollie! See, now he is growing on us because he saved our lives. God, look at his arm. Poor boy. Man, I'm starving. Oh my God. Nah, we not that close. We just met this nigga yesterday. We ain't running up and hugging nobody. Hey! And he hurt. You stand up to greet him, to which he shoots you a big grin. I know the purpose is a dating sim game, but I like to add some realism to it before I let's get injured by the monster and let him save us before we fully commit to this man. Like, hey yourself. How's your arm? Dude. He moves to show you the bandage, stiffly turning his body to angle it towards you. It's thickly layered and stretches up his shoulder. God. I cannot feel it. You gasp. Ollie! Yeah? But it looks sick, right? Hey, I'm just saying, like, if the scars don't heal, you could just get a tattoo outline of that. That shit, it'd be sick, I promise you. His attitude quickly changes as he moves around like he's trying to show it off. It's kind of cool. Like I was in an accident or something. Okay, now he's starting to make it twisted. You are kind of a hero. He smiles wider, like he just remembered. Oh, yeah. Want an autograph? All right, now you're doing too much. I gave him an inch. He took a mile. Nope. You laugh. I'll pass. He flexes his good arm, theoretically. Just warning you, you're missing out. I'll be alright, Link. Calm down. You roll your eyes. Did you try out any of the other activities? He can't do nothing. He got a broken arm. I saw there was canoeing, but didn't want to paddle with just one arm. And they got water guns. And there was axe throwing, but I didn't really want to go up against that scary girl as a cripple. I figured it would be easy enough to grab a drink with you. I know. He instinctively tries to pick up the cup with his bad arm, knocking it off the ledge and sending it into the lake. That's fine. That was Cole's cup. We're gonna get you a new cup. I figured at least I couldn't mess that up. You give him a sympathetic smile. You're doing great. You take a look at his bandage, noticing the bracelets around his wrist. Hey, I saw a bracelet making thing set up over there by the water. They might still have some stuff. That's it. I give up. Ollie drops his sixth bead onto the table, dropping to the table in despair as it rolls far, far away from him and tumbles off the edge. I'm going to lose it. I'm actually going to tear this cast off right now. You're almost finished. Doesn't matter. I'm not worthy. Just kill me now. So dramatic. Come on, you big baby. Reach over, helping him string the beads onto his bracelet and tie it off. There. I think that's pretty good. Whatever. He motions for your hand and reaches over to put the bracelet on you. Oh, it's for me? Well, yeah, who else? You peek down at your wrist, angling yourself to get a better look at it. Aw, it's simple and cute. You've unlocked Ollie's bracelet. Do you like it? Thanks, it's really cute. Perfect. Not my style. I said it was cute. I already acknowledged myself it was cute, so we're gonna go really cute. Thanks, it's really cute. You admire the bracelet, turn it over to see all the little beads. The smiley faces are very you. He laughs, proving your point. Thanks. He smiles, but it looks heavy. You could definitely tell something's bothering him. Are you okay? He looks over at you, looking exhausted. Yeah, I'm good. Just glad you like it. He sighs, trying to clean up the table, but he accidentally knocks over another container with his bad arm in the process. You rush to catch it before it falls off the edge. I think I'm just tired. I think I'm probably going to head in. Ollie, wait! He goes up to leave, but you stop him. He turns back to you confused. I have something for you too. You lift his bandage arm and tied your bracelet around it while he watches. Thanks. He looks down at his wrist, admiring the bracelet before giving you a weak smile and heading up towards the cabins. Attention! Or this is the boot camp, so I guess it's just attention. You turn your head back towards the docks as Farah greets the campers, followed by several camp counselors holding paper lanterns. May we have all campers gather around the docks, please? You turn to look over your shoulder, but Ollie is already gone. You head down towards the docks and find Mina in the crowd. She shuffles over to make room for you as the platform starts to fill up with people. Hey! Who was that? A friend. Oh, okay. You look around the campus, finding a few familiar faces. I see. I ain't like Destiny's energy, and she ain't believe me, so it's given that she gonna just, whatnot. So, but I'm not really feeling cold either. Like, I don't know. Let's say Destiny first. You catch Destiny's eye. She takes a second to recognize you, but almost immediately turns back to Farah, thinking nothing of it. Welcome to camp. Wish you well. As many of you have experienced, this is a camp designed to make your wishes come true. At what cost? Like, whenever it comes to theories and anything like, oh, your wish can come true, whatever you want, riches, fame, this and that, it always comes at a price. Unless you're a genie. Now I don't think she's a genie. We hope you enjoy your stay, and we hope that you never stop wishing. That's what Ollie's light sword must have been, a wish come true. Before we continue camp, we'd like to go over a few rules. Farah brings out a thick storybook and the crowd groans. Ah. Farah smiles and tosses it into the lake behind her. Have fun. Yay! Oh no, this is the worst kind of camp. A camp with no rules, just a bunch of YNs running around. Look at Cole. One of the counselors whispers in Farah's ear and she turns back to the crowd. But there is one rule you'd be very wise to keep. Stay out of the forest. She ain't wrong. She ain't wrong. And I promise you, if I can avoid it, I will. Unless Ali or Mina, something happened to either of those two in the woods. Maybe Cole, I don't know, he needs a little bit more character development. But unless my main two people don't go missing, I ain't going in those woods. I think the real question is how the hell we gonna get home if we gotta get through the woods to get home? They're gonna get us a magical bus, so we staying at this camp forever? What? For your safety and for ours, do not go into the forest. Darkness has been known to surround these woods. The camp is the safest place for you to be right now. Wait, so how will we leave when this is all over? Thank you, Mina. See, she locked in. Bring out the lanterns, and she didn't answer. The counselors go around and pass out paper lanterns to all the campers. You feel warm as a lantern is placed in your hands, flickering with a golden glow. As is tradition, each camper is encouraged to send off a wish of their lantern tonight. And who knows, maybe some of them will come true. Campers all around you chatter excitedly as they receive the lanterns. The air over the lake fills with a shimmering glow. In this situation, if theoretically proven all my wishes come true and the safest place for me is the camp, I need to wish for something that allows me the capability to survive on my own as I get through the woods. Because he had his lightsaber while he was in the woods. So if that's a product of his wish, then I can carry it with me through the woods and potentially get out. I don't know. What would y'all wish for? I would wish for the what's it called? The ability to use magic. Like, I wish I had an affinity for magic. Mina watches her lantern, closing her eyes before releasing it and turning to you. What are you going to wish for? You look at your lantern. It was an easy choice. I wish for Ollie's arm to get better. She wasted a wish. I hope that's not her only wish. There it goes. Mina places a hand on your shoulder, and you both walk back to the cabins. The next morning. Did it work? You rub the sleep from your eyes as a light streams in through the cabin. Uh, I'm awake. I'm awake. Ugh, what's all that racket? Destiny turns over in her bunk, shoving the pillow over her head. Keep it down. You get up out of bed, walking over and opening the door to see. Camp Wish You Well, Play 3 completed. I kind of want to look up how many parts there is to this game, just so I can know like when the end is the end. I'm not looking for no cheat or anything.
It's not that crazy.
You know, in a good camp, you can sleep however long you want, but then it's not camp. Then you just at home. You get up out of bed, walking over and opening the door to see Ollie. He pauses, taken aback by your disheveled pajamas and messy hair. Is this a bad time? You hear Destiny groan from the back of the cabin, clearly unhappy with the interruption. Well, first of all, Destiny, okay? It's fine. It's fine. You aren't too sure why, but the idea of annoying Destiny was pretty fun. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Who is it? She rubs the sleep from her eyes and climbs down from her bunk, craning her head to get to look at the door. Oh! She looks at you, then at Ollie, then at you, then at Ollie again. You know what? I think I forgot my toothbrush. I'm just gonna go use it. Over there. Tee. You roll your eyes as she quickly darts into the connected bathroom, leaving you and Ollie mostly alone. So, what's up? Your eyes flickers to his arm again, but nothing. It's still bandaged. Same as before. Disappointed your wish didn't work, you catch yourself frowning a bit. You're never gonna believe this. He tugs on the bandage and it unravels. Then the cloth tumbles to the ground to reveal a perfectly normal arm underneath, as good as new. What if when we leave the camp, our wishes are undone so his arm goes back to being mangled? It feels even better than my other arm. Whoa. It's completely unscathed. You reach out to examine it before realizing that touching it would be weird and you pulled your arm back. You catch a hint of an amused smile on Ollie's face. How does it feel? Great, I can finally do all the camp activities now. 2, I can't wait to actually do something. Not that making bracelets with you wasn't fun. Ah! Pretend to be offended, that's so me. I'm always faux offended. You pretend to be offended. Wow. Hold on, wait. Oh, wow. The bracelets weren't good enough for you? Ha! It'll take more than a bracelet to impress me. He lifts his arm, showing off your bracelet, sitting with the other ones. I'm gonna need at least 5 more of these. You smack him lightly on his arm, and he laughs, barely affected. He stretches his arm, flexing it a bit. I feel great. Like I could do anything camp throws at me. What was happening today? You remember hearing Destiny murmur something about it right before you went to sleep. Hey, I think they're going to do a team game later. We should partner up. Scared of losing? You sputter, caught off guard. What? Me? No, I could totally beat you. He laughs. Kidding. I wouldn't embarrass you like that. Wow, is your head getting bigger, or am I just imagining things? He laughs again, crossing an X over his heart. Same team, promise. After you finish getting ready, you and Ollie and Mina all head down to get breakfast together. The dining hall is crowded and noisy, so the three of you find a table outside. The thing is, I can't figure out how it happened. My arm was killing me by the time I got to bed last night. Total mystery. Mina happily scarfs down another scoop of her scrambled eggs, glancing at you from the side. Wonder how that happened. Oh. Do we tell him about our wish? Should we tell him about our wish? I feel like we should keep it on the hush hush. But I feel like we should tell him just in case later on his arm starts to hurt again and he wonders why. Like maybe it was false, what happened, and I don't want him to blame our wish. Like, oh, it could have just healed normally if you wouldn't have done anything. See, this is my overthinking coming to play. If Mina's playing it cool, Mina probably waiting for me to say something. So I don't know what y'all think. Should we say something? I feel like it might end badly. Because I don't trust this camp. But the wish works, so let's tell him about it. You take another bite of your food to stall, a little nervous about telling him. So, after you left last night, they asked us all to make some wishes. I kinda wish for your arm to get better. He knew what you were saying wasn't bad at all, but for some reason you were still kind of bashful of admitting it. You wish for my arm? Well, it was the least I could do. Right, you saved my life. He looks at his arm, then back at you. Thank you. It was nothing. I owe you. He smiles warmly at you, a little embarrassed. Should I leave or? Nah, girl. Nah, girl, you good. You lightly kick Mina under the table. She bursts into giggling. I'm about to throw my stuff away. Can I get your guys' plates? I think I'm done too. I could probably go with you. I don't mind, I'm ready. I'm already heading there anyways. I guess that would be nice. Thanks, Mina. She collects both yours and Ollie's plates as you both get up from the table. We probably have to change before the game too. Do you want me to grab your t-shirt from the cabin? I blink. You blink. Oh, I think I can get it myself, but thanks, Mina. She giggles a little nervously and agrees with you right away. Sure, no problem. He can't help but giving her a bit of an odd look as she leaves, carrying 3 times as many plates than she should be. Need some help? No thanks, I've got it. He looks at you and shrugs. That was nice of her. She clearly giving us some alone time. Hint, hint, hint. Yeah. You head back to the cabins and change for the game. When you arrive at the docks, there's already a small crowd. Campers gather round. Farah stands on a small platform on the docks as campers gather around her. Today is a very special day. We'll be playing a game that's a camp tradition. Capture the flag. Excited chatter fills the docks as campers start to murmur to themselves. Yeah, he was not playing this game successfully with that arm. Not at all. Have you seen Ollie? Oh, God. No, I haven't seen him. He must be running late. Just as a refresher, Capture the Flag is a fun game where two teams try to bring the other team's flag back to their base. Farrah waves her hand, and two sparkly flags appear right in front of you. There will be two bases. Blue team will defend the docks. That's a little dangerous, ain't it? Somebody can fall into the water. I don't want to be on a blue team. I wonder how they choose the teams. Blue flag. And white team will defend the campgrounds. That's kind of close together, ain't it? The docks seem a little bit smaller. Because the forest isn't safe for campers at this time, we all advise you not to go in the woods. Each player will get we didn't tell Ollie not to go in the woods. Each player will... We're gonna regret that later. Each player will get a band around their arm. If you aren't on your team's territory, campers from the defending team can get you out by removing your band. She ties the sash around her arm to demonstrate and yanks it off with a single tug. And here's the best part. The campers who return with their team's flag will get the best prize of all, a wish. Yeah. A shocked murmur ripples through the crowd. No doubt many of you have seen your wishes come true this morning. The prize is something to keep in mind, but play nice. It's still just a game. This camp gonna get real domestic if we all fighting over wishes and maybe you didn't use your first wish to the best of your ability. I personally would have wished for something that I like a magical ability or some kind of attribute so I know I can get me home. But what if when you leave the camp, your abilities go with you? But old boy had the sword in the woods, so we're assuming the sword is one of his wishes. But I'm assuming that we get a wish with our invitation, because how did he get that sword and he didn't know anything about the camp before other than reading the letter, like he hadn't been there. So I don't know, he kind of sketched too. The dock's filled with the voices as everyone tries to find their friends. You walk around the dock looking for familiar faces. You spot Destiny moving fast. Oh, we don't like Destiny. We don't like her. Anything we can do to make our life harder, we will. You spot Destiny moving fast, walking around to recruit the strongest and fastest people. You're surprised, however, to see her stop by Cole. Cole is a boy that bumped us earlier. We kind of don't like him either, but he believes it's about the monster. Everybody else don't. Hey, Notebook boy, can you run? Sure. He joins her without much of a fight. A small team begins to grow around her and Cole as she recruits more members. Good. We need someone smart. I'm looking for people who look like they'll win. Someone like... She looks around the dock searching when she suddenly locks eyes on a target and she points in your direction. Me? Ollie, right? You turn to look behind you. Ollie looks confused as he had just arrived. What did I miss? It's Capture the Flag. Oh, fun. He looks at Destiny, then at you. Be on my team? You smile back at him. All right, let's settle down into our teams now. Everyone gather on my left. You're on the docks. Everyone on my right, you're defending the campgrounds. You, Mina, and Ollie join the team campers on the white team. You see Destiny and Cole head towards the blue team. Both of your flags fly into position. Ready, set, go! She blows a whistle and suddenly disappears in a poof as the ground begins to shake. What's happening? The camp lurches back and forth as giant cracks start to split across the ground. You hear yelling from the docks as campers frantically run to safer ground. Whoa! I'm losing my balance. I gotta grab onto... I don't want to grab onto Mina. I just fixed his arm. They give you I grab onto Ollie's arm in the chaos, trying to steady myself. Whoa! I felt like if I would have grabbed onto Mina, we would have fell. He stumbles a bit, holding on to you as you both try to steady yourselves. Watch out! Huge tree trunks burst out of the ground. Giant plants flood the camp as it's transformed into a forest right before you. Is it over? Are you okay? You nod, taking a look at the forest around you. Wow. That's so cool! Dabbling sunlight scatters across all of your faces. As the sun shines down through the treetops, a giant grin spreads across Ollie's face. Yeah, ain't no way he was doing any of this with that mangled arm. Even better. He slides down a small hill, angling himself expertly to stop at the grass at the bottom. Come on! Are we getting their flag or what? You and Mina both eagerly to join him, sliding down the hill and running towards the other side of the camp. Mina's competitive too. We got the best ones. We don't need Colt. Is it just me, or did this camp get bigger? She stops to take a breather, hunching over with her hands on her knees. We're almost there. I can see the lake. All we've got to do is... Watch out! You look up in time to see a huge lake plant hurling towards you. Hurling towards me? Duck? You duck, feeling the wind as the plant rushes over you. It slams itself between the three of you, nearly taking you all out. What the? Hey, I heard voices over there. Mina's still gasping for air. You guys, go, I'll distract them. Suddenly, she starts waving her hands and running away from you guys. Hey, over here! Mina, come on. Oh boy, I don't think I'm gonna make the right decisions, you guys. Oh. Like, it said it was hurling towards us. Like, jump, duck. I feel like I picked the right decision because we can easily move. It's just, it came out of nowhere, so it's still gonna be like, what the f? You both start sprinting away from the scene, getting closer and closer to the dock. Okay, as long as we stick together, we should. Another plant slams down onto the ground, but this time it hits you, knocking you back. Ah! You hear Ollie calling your name before he cuts himself off, slamming a hand over his mouth. You tumble down the side of the hill towards the docks and landing on the lake bed. Wait a minute, they told us not to go into the woods. And the campground is the only place that's safe. So they brought the woods to the camp. What is this logic? Ow, my head. It's like a jungle down here. You get up, looking around when you spot it. Ah! There's the flag. Going somewhere. You whip around to come face to face with Cole. Should I run for the flag, pretend to be on his side? No, he not dumb. Ah! You start running for the flag as fast as you can. please. He runs after you, quickly catching up. You skid on the docks, sharply turning to the left to avoid another camper. Hey, someone get them! You run as fast as you can, trying to avoid all the campers chasing you, when you suddenly crash into someone, slamming both of you to the ground. Please be Ollie. Please be Ollie or Mina. I need... Yeah! Let's get the f*** out of here. I need you to grab the flag and get the f***, Ollie. Like, don't think about me. It's just a game. Grab the flag and go. Oh, hey. Hey. Get them! Ah! Go, go, go! But you aren't fast enough. You feel your arm yank back as Destiny rips your band, and you blink as you suddenly transport back to your camp. Your side of camp. What the? Just a second ago I was... Destiny. You hear Ollie grunt as he also teleported back to the camp. No! Stumbling forward and smacking into a tree. Ow. A new band magically reappears on his arm. You look down and see a fresh one on yours too. Great. Did you guys get here? Did you guys just get here? Or get it? Did you guys get it? Bina runs up to you and you sigh, empty-handed. No, but we should be on our guard. They're probably on their way over here right now. Where's our flag? Up there. She points to the dining hall, where a sparkly light blue flag waves in the wind. No one's going to... You feel a whoosh as you feel someone jump out from the tree behind you, sprinting towards the flag. Destiny! Hey! How'd she get here so fast? She's going to get our flag! No, she's not! You sprint after her, surprisingly gaining on her. You can see she's sweating a bit, clearly tired from running to your side of camp so fast. Hey! Am I too loud? Destiny peeks over her shoulder and sees you running even faster. You grab at her flag, but she evades you, moving her arm just out of reach. That wish is mine! Oh, she wanted Not if I can help it. You both race to the dining hall, approaching the steps, where you find that your flag is nowhere to be found. Ollie took it. What? Did someone already grab it? No, there's no way. I was the first one of our team to get here. You're not allowed to move the flag. We didn't. You cheated. She points an accusing finger at you. Doesn't she have her flag in her hand? Like, aren't you moving your flag? You step towards her, frowning, and her finger jabs into your chest. Maybe you just aren't as fast as you think you are. She scowls, clearly about to say something else, when you see a cute woodland creature making its way off into the forest with your flag. Hey! Before you can rip off her band, Destiny bolts after the squirrel, running into the forbidden forest. Oh, she can have that flag. Hey, we can't. Destiny doesn't listen, running off into the forest anyway. Don't chase after her. Ugh, I can't stand her. You scowl, running after her. You didn't mind the idea of her getting mauled by a monster, but there was no way you were going to let her win. Listen, I'm competitive too, but I feel like at a point we need to think rationally. Let her get mauled by that monster. She can fight for the damn wish. Just gotta remember to pull your band off to go back to your thing. It was... Why didn't she just let her go? I wish they would have gave me the option. I would have smooth said let go. Where's our flag? You point into the forest, running after Destiny. What? You follow Destiny into the woods, scanning the trees for any sign of a flag. I don't see it. You don't waste time trying to be quiet, running ahead to try to catch up to Destiny. Calling us cheaters? I bet she cheated to get our side of camp so to get to our side of Kent so fast? Oh, what if she wished to like be able to fly or something? You walk through the sharp brush, curious as to why there were so many dead trees in the middle of summer. And when you finally catch up to her, she stopped, leaning up against the side of a tree for air. We're gonna get this energy. Nowhere to run. Nowhere to run. She looks around, searching for an exit, but it's just miles of dead forest behind her. You step forward, ready to grab her flag. Nowhere to run. Her neck twists at an unnatural angle. You step back in horror as black smoke twists out of her body. Her spine grows taller and her tail and her waist hollows out. Oh my God. The monster's head tilts unnaturally as it tries to mimic your voice.
Nowhere to run for you.
Why didn't we just let that die? Like, is she the monster? It makes sense. Oh God, and we sleep in the same cabin. I want to say it's over this time since they give me a second choice. It's over.
It's over for you.
Destiny. It's a monster. It was clear as day. Destiny was a monster. I knew it. You barely duck out of the way as the monster hobbles towards you, ripping its claws towards the ground at terrifying speed. You bolt back in the direction of the camp. I don't want to die. But you trip on an overgrown tree root, of course. You face plant, falling face forward into a blanket of dead leaves on the ground. The monster suddenly lunges at you again. Suddenly, you feel something slam into your side and grab you, throwing you out of the way. Oh, well, she beat the allegations real quick, don't you think? Are we gonna be cool after this? I don't think so. The monster lands where you used to be, hunched over its claws and staying low to the ground. Destiny frowns. Destiny heard what you said. Yeah, we definitely not gonna be cool after that. Destiny frowns, looking down at you. You're lucky I came back for you. Destiny didn't like your response. I chased you in the woods and you claimed that I cheated. No, you're right. I don't care. Yes, you're a monster. You didn't believe me when I said I saw a monster before, so maybe you are the monster. You gave me probable cause. She looks around the forest, her eyes widen at a bit. And I chased you in here. Who's really looking after who? Wait. Where did it go? It climbed the tree again. My heart starts racing again. Look up, look up. You remember your first encounter with the monster and immediately look up. You see the monster perched in the trees, ready to leap at you. Destiny, look out! You push Destiny out of the way as the monster falls to the ground, hissing as its body clicks unnaturally. You make the mistake of looking it directly in its eyes, and you feel your limbs grow numb and heavy, your arms drop to the ground. What's happening? You can't move your body. Your heart races as you feel yourself crumble to the ground. Another note, don't look at it. At least not in eyes. Hey! Hey! A rock sails through the air, heading right towards the monster's head. It goes right through it, but the direction is enough for the monster's focus to break and for you to snap out of it. You feel your body immediately grow lighter. What the? Run! Ollie grabs your hand and slings it over his shoulder. You grasp as A sharp pain shoots through your arm. Ow! No. Fight through the pain. Just go. He hesitates, but starts running anyway, trying to support you as you try to shake some of the feeling back into your limbs. You couldn't tell in the chaos, but you think you can feel his heartbeat pounding just as fast as yours. Forget that goddamn flag. I'm glad you're here, honestly. You saved my life again. We shouldn't have come out here. Oh, he mad. What is that thing? Don't be so loud. The monster bolts in your direction, gaining on the four of you. Ah! Mina, no. It's going to catch us. It was nice knowing. Suddenly, a bright flash illuminates from the forest. It stops in its tracks, shrinking backwards to avoid the light. It runs to the right, but the light follows. It runs to the left. The light goes left. It shrieks as if we're burning, as if it were burning alive. Everyone covers their ears. Everyone but God. Cole. Surprise. Cole? Ollie looks at you. Cole? How you know his name? Type. Wait, you two know each other? The monster shrieks. That's not the important thing right now, Ollie. The monster shrieks again, turning back and running back into the woods. Cole turns off his flashlight, and you get a good look at it as he lowers it. Everyone stares in astonishment. Cole? Took you long enough. Alright, nah, for real though. That was incredible. You saved us. Slicing it, but just you saved us would have sufficed. You look at him in astonishment. Thank you. Ollie frowns, giving Cole a look. Mina tugs at Ollie's shirt and he fixes his face, turning back towards Cole. Yeah, thanks, man. Nice work, Cole. Thank you so much. Mina runs up to him and gives him a hug, and you see him visibly shrink away. Oh, sorry, not a hugger? No. Mina brushes herself off, looking embarrassed. It's okay, you didn't know. But you're welcome. She gives him a small smile, but unsurprisingly, he remains straight-faced in return. Where did you get that? It was in my bag. It made sense to grab it before following you guys into the forest. Smart. Yeah. I don't understand. How did you know that would work? Cole looks down at the flashlight. Lucky guess? Light must hurt it. I mean, he did fight him with a lightsaber. Basic monster stuff. Haha! You turn to Ollie. But when we came across one, it was the middle of the day. The light probably has to be strong and concentrated. You both turn to Cole. He shrugs. Just a guess. Can I see that? Cole hesitates but hands the flashlight to Mina. She flicks it on and off, turns it over to examine the panel in the back. I can probably supercharge this if we have some extra stuff at camp. Oh, she's a geek! Like, make it more powerful? Mina nods. I think. She looks at Cole, then pops the panel back in place and hands it to him apologetically. I mean, never mind. It's good as it is. Nothing wrong with it. Good idea. I'll find you later. Ooh! Hee hee hee. Mina lightens up a bit. That's great and all, but we should head back. This place is creepy. Wait, what's that? Oh god, I can't take another conspiracy. You follow his gaze towards a dark shadow deeper in the forest. You tense for a second, thinking it could be another monster before realizing it was some kind of structure. Another trick? A well? That's a wishing well. He takes a step forward. Cole, wait! A well is nice and all, but we should get back. What if that monster comes back? Cole is the worst person having a situation because he likes to understand stuff. You can head back. You have the flashlight. I'm going to the well. He continues towards it. The rest of you look at each other. I don't know. He doesn't say anything, but he doesn't have to. His face says it all. I think... I want to know what's in that well. I want to know what's in that well. It's not like I'm taking his side, but it's like, he got the flashlight. If that theory really works, we should head back. But it's like, it's even dangerous without the flashlight. That's the worst thing. Like, if you stick with the person that got the weapon. We gotta side with Cole, I'm sorry. Not that we have much of a choice. See, Destiny, I don't like her, but she understands. What an asshole. Ollie stifles a laugh, but it's short-lived. I want to head back too, but... He sighs. I hate to admit it, but without him, we'd be defenseless. See? He gives you a look. There seems to be something on his mind, but he leaves it unspoken. I guess. This is not the dream team, but we got something going on. We ain't had no prep time. Like, Mina ain't do her thing yet. Like, let's upgrade. Let's come back later. We not even supposed to be here. What the cuss? Well... Cole is the first to approach the well, peering over its sides to the center. He picks up a stone, dropping it into the well, and waiting for a second. Nothing. Creepy. He nods. Very. He looks over every surface, as if trying to commit the structure to memory. Any thoughts? Sing into it, toss in a coin, draw some water from it. If you claim it to be a wish well, make a wish, player. You could toss a coin. What is this? The fountain at the mall? I'm serious. You dig around looking in your pocket for some change. Maybe the camp robbed us when they took our phones too. Or maybe I'm just broke. He bites down a laugh before clearing his throat. He know that was funny. Anyways. You're about to say something else when you hear Destiny's voice. What's this? You all surround her as she brushes off a plaque on the well, revealing the image of a golden coin dropping into the water. 1 coin, 1 wish. That's not like any coin I've seen. Maybe we could wish for one? With what? The coin we don't have? I mean, at camp, the lanterns granted wishes. True, we could. If the camp grants wishes, what do we need the well for? If the well grants them, what do we need the camp for? Ooh. Big brain. My head hurts. Oh, Mina. Something's off. Something isn't right about this place. Agreed. Something isn't right about the camp or the well. Something isn't right about the camp or the well. We wouldn't be at the well if it wasn't for the camp, so yes, the latter. The camp. Don't you think it's a little too good to be true? He hesitates. I feel like he knows something. He hesitates. And it's only then when you notice how quiet the forest has gotten. Not again. Yeah, we gotta go. You flinch as you see a monster emerge from the trees. And then another one. Oh! No. We gotta go. And then a third one. No. So, alright. One person has to stay. You pluck off the wristbands of everybody else so they get teleported back to camp. And the other person takes a flashlight and makes a break for it. That's the best outcome. It's the best outcome. Oh, my bad. I didn't read that. There's too many of them. Run! You all start bolting for the camp, but before you go, you feel Cole grab your arm. Cole, what? Sorry about this. He takes your hand and wraps it around his armband. Yanking it off. See? Oh no! Oh no! He used us to teleport himself away, and he got the flashlight! Oh! He disappears in a flash, teleporting back to the docks. Cole! You look up and see Destiny racing towards you. We have to go. Was it just you, or was she running faster than normal? Cole, You look at her. Do you want me to pull your armband too? And leave you? Are you out of your mind? She grabs you by the arm and pulls you up. You're surprised by her strength, and as she pulls you to catch up with the rest of the group. There you are. There's a fork up ahead. Run where there's some more sunlight. Bro, he really did that. Like he really. Oh my god. Oh my. I didn't take his side. Remember, I didn't take his side. I just said I wanted to look at the well too. After what seemed like ages, you finally made it out of the forest. Do we have everyone? Where's Cole? You grimace, hunching over your knees to catch your breath. The docks. Ugh. From a distance, you hear cheering. I guess the game's over. You all walk to the docks, arriving just in time to hear the announcement. And the winner of the Capture the Flag game is Blue Team. Congratulations. And congratulations to our game winner, Danny Smith. A girl who stands up to on the platform, and the crowd cheers. At least everyone on the winning team does. Your eyes widen as Farrah places a golden coin in the girl's hand. See, we wouldn't have known that if we went to look at the well. Yeah. You search the docks for Cole, but he's nowhere to be found. As the crowd's disappearance, you see Farrah approach you. Goodness, where were you? We were worried sick. Sorry, Miss Farrah. Oh, don't be sorry now. Let me get a good look at you. She turned you around, noticing dead leaves and bits of forest stuck all over your clothes. Don't tell me you. Sorry, I thought their flag might be in the forest, so I went in. It's my fault. Goodness! You four could have gotten terribly hurt. You're about to speak, but something in Farrah's eyes seem off. Did you wander too far? It's important for all of our campers to stay very close to camp. You're not sure you should tell her? No, ma'am. Are you sure? She looks at the others. No one says a word. No, but thanks for checking, Miss Farah. She hesitates for a second, then nods. Very well. Go ahead and rest up. I'll see you all tomorrow. We don't trust her. Not one bit. We don't trust her at all. Just like we don't trust Cole. How he just gonna leave like that? You, Ollie, Destiny, and Mina meet the next day at breakfast. The air fills with the sound of happy campers, and everything seems normal except for the memory of what happened yesterday. Was it just me, or was Miss Farrah off? It was definitely not just you. Mina takes another bite of her cereal, contemplating. Do you think she didn't want us to know about the well? I don't know. She seems like a nice lady. Looks can be deceiving. It was a little weird to see Destiny sitting at our table. Definitely. But nah. We gotta clear the air with Destiny. She saved our lives when Cole was the reason we fell. Like, but I do want to throw that camp, like, still think, like, still think I was lying during the axe throwing competition. Destiny sighs. Alright, sorry for not believing you. You have to admit, it did sound like an excuse. But I believe you now. And I guess I'm sorry. You guess? Either sorry or you not. Apology accepted. Thank you for saving me yesterday. Thank you. See, we got to it. We had to break it down, though. You're welcome. See, we mended. Not much. We mended. So, are we like friends now? Ha! Don't push it. Suddenly, the table goes silent. You look up to see why, and it becomes obvious. I knew I was rude to you in the beginning for a reason. Cole. I should let him beat your ass this time. Cole stands up. Ollie stands up, ready to tell him off. He looks ready to kill him. Cole ignores him, looking directly at you. Hey, we need to talk. The we do? But you can say in front of me, you can say in front of everybody. Nope, we not making no different choices. We said what we said. We stood on business with Destiny. And now we about to stand on business with Cole. We need to talk. Yeah, we do. Cole doesn't acknowledge him. It doesn't have to be here. I don't know, no. Whatever you have to say, you can say to all of us. Fine, whatever. No one moves over to him. No one moves over for him to sit down. But that doesn't seem to bother him. He remains standing up. So, Cole. Nah, what you want to say? You take a deep breath. What did you want to tell us? What? Destiny gets up out of her seat, even more pissed than Ollie. Oh, no, you don't get to just get away with what you did. Yeah. You just left us in the middle of the woods without a flashlight. With a monster. What the hell, man? What he said. Destiny and Ollie high-five united in their shared hatred of Cole. Why did you leave us? I thought we were friends. Oh no, sweetheart. You never becomes friends with a person like that. Come on, I just met you. Okay, fine. But you would have done the same thing if you were me. You had the flashlight. I didn't. We all had the same opportunity. Look, there was no way I was outrunning a monster. I did what I had to do. Mina doesn't even look at him, crossing her arms and looking the other way. So apologize. Sorry? And mean it. Sorry. Cole's face twisted uncomfortably, and he gives up, tossing his notebook on the table with a dramatic thump. I have information. You can't even apologize correctly. This is my apology. Look, none of us want to stay in this camp for long. I can't give you guys an apology, but I can tell you guys what I know. In exchange, you'll share with me what you know. We ain't gotta share with you. You want to share your information and that's it. You all look at each other. Who said we were trying to leave camp? Wait, seriously? It's pretty nice here. Except for Destiny grimaces. The monsters. That's not the camp though. That's the forest around the camp. I think it's connected. Shut up, Cole. Cole shuts up. I think in the forest and it can't. I think the forest is an outcome of the camp because think about it. The lady was acting weird. I think the forest and the camp are connected. I think the camp might be hiding something. You do? I mentioned that before. I said that when we found the well. Don't you think Farrah was acting a little weird earlier? Farrah was acting a little weird earlier? His brows furrow a bit, but whatever he's thinking never makes it out into words. Why should we trust you? Because I'm the only one here with any sense. Because if I find anything out, you'll be the first to know. Because I have a flashlight. That is a good point. Ollie has a lightsaber. I'm just saying, a lightsaber is more useless than a flashlight, especially a lightsaber in an athletic person versus a flashlight in a nigga that can't even run. You pick. We don't need him. Just take the flashlight. Oh, hey! Ollie, not funny. Amidst the laughter, you can see Cole quietly search for a way to leave. I think I hear someone calling me. Oh no, you don't. You call him out and Cole grimaces, stopping in his tracks. This is a bad idea. You think for a moment. It was tempting to get rid of Cole, but in your mind, you knew it would be better to keep him. You face your friends, reasoning with them. All four of us were at the well. All four of us know something no one else at this camp does. And Cole's right. We don't know who to trust. We have to stick together. Points were made. I don't want it to get twisted. I'm not standing up for Cole. Just like how I wasn't standing up for Destiny. Like, wait, seriously? You nod. Seriously? You're actually considering it? I thought you hated me. Yeah, kinda. You've been nothing but a jerk from the moment we've met you. I saved... Yeah, whatever. Like I was saying, But you did save us. That's what I just said. Ollie looks at you expectantly. Do you really want us to trust him? I should say, I still don't trust Cole. No. We're letting him in. That doesn't mean we have to trust him. You get one chance. You hold up a finger, cutting him off. I mentally did that too. One. I mean it. Cole sighs. Fine. I like how my answer choices are actually depicting what I want them to. Like, yeah, bro, like, fine. Welcome, Cole. Thanks, I guess. But, speaking of not telling Farah, there's another reason I'm here. Oh, not telling Farah what? Jiminy? That thing scared the hell out of me. That shit is creepy as Oh, and I was thinking that. What if Farah is the fairy godmother? I need to start saying my thoughts out loud more. Because it's definitely is giving that she's a fairy godmother. Cole jumps back into you terrified. A tiny green cricket hops onto the table, making direct eye contact with you. He bows, brandishing a tall top hat and tipping it towards you. Don't do that! Cole, are you scared of bugs? Not all bugs. Just that one. Hello? Hello? Who are you? Jimmy Cricket. At your service. He's been following me everywhere since the game. Why so angry, Cole? I'm just here to offer you some company. I don't need company, and I already told you I didn't do anything during the game. Of course you weren't. Perhaps your friends know more about it than me. The cricket looks around the table, searching the faces of your friends for any sign of guilt. Ollie sighs. No, he's innocent. When we saw him on the docks, he was trying to protect his flag the whole time. The cricket's eyes wander from Cole to Ollie suspiciously. While Cole was clearly nervous, Ollie lies with a completely straight face. Well, I suppose that's that. If your buddy here is willing to stick up for you. Great. Can you get off my case now? Off your case? You misunderstand. My job is simply to make sure our campers act in good conscience and follow the camp rules. I'm really more of a friend, not a bother. Oh, that's nice. Thanks, Mr. Cricket. Of course, dear Mina. He pulls out a small pocket watch from his coat and jumps up when he sees the time. Dear me, I'll certainly be late if I don't get a move on. Before I go, I'd like to ask, what exactly is everyone good at? What do you mean? Any skills or special talents? Why do you need to know? I'm afraid I don't have time to explain. Time is ticking. Destiny frowns. I guess I did cheer for a couple of years. A tiny notepad appeared in Jimmy Cricket's legs, and he scribbles down some notes. I don't know how to imagine that. Wonderful. And you? Oh, I guess I'm really good at Mario Kart. Mina is bestie for real. I skate. Wonderful. What about you two? I don't really know. I don't really know either. I'm smart. Silly Cole. That's not a talent. Well, what am I supposed to say? I got into NIT. A loud, incorrect buzzer goes off above Jimmy's head. One last try. I type fast. You can see Jimmy scratch out talentless on his notepad in giant letters. Hey, I'm sure we'll think of something. Cole grabs at Jimmy, but he smiles, hopping right out of Jimmy's reach. Wonderful campers. I'll see you at today's games. But you haven't even told us what they are. You call out after him, but he's already long gone. Great. So, we're being watched now? Fun. Is it too late to get rid of Cole? Yes, we're in this together. Ollie sighs. You're right. Let's start over. He offers his hand to Cole. I'm Ollie. He reaches out to shake Ollie's hand, but he smoothly pulls it back, running it through his hair instead. Too slow. Ollie. Cole sighs. This is going to be a long day. After breakfast, you and Mina head up towards the cabin. Ollie and Cole had gone their respective ways, and Destiny said she had to practice something, whatever that meant. Probably axe throwing. According to the camp schedule, you didn't have anything planned until later that afternoon, which meant you had a lot of free time to kill. Man, I'm stuffed. I can't believe you got thirds. A girl's gotta eat. Oh, did you see that video game guy at breakfast earlier? The super good looking one? Yeah, I think the girl who won Capture the Flag wished for their fictional crush to be real or something. What? You can do that? If I had known a wish could do that, I would have tried harder. You laugh approaching the cabin, but stop when you see the door was already slightly open. That going through my stuff? Maybe Destiny came back early? It's totally dark in your room, but you could swear you saw something move from your window. I don't think so. The door starts to open on its own. Look out! You see something reach out for you. Scream? We in a camp, so I should scream, right? But my instinct is to swat it away. You immediately swat at the darkness, screaming. You hear a disgruntled claw as you smack the crow flying out in the mid-air. It squawks at you, flapping wildly as it flies out into the open sky. Ah! Oh, it's just a bird. You try to steady your breathing, unable to catch your breath. Oh. Why is everything always coming at me? And it's never coming at me in a way that I can like counterattack intensively. Like it's coming at you. From which direction? It's just coming at you. Could jump, duck. Is it big enough? I don't know how big it is for me to be able to duck or jump. Like that bird, I can't jump over that bird. You didn't feel okay at all. For a second, you thought it was, yeah, we gotta leave this camp. I'm getting PTSD. Hey, are you okay? You try to hide the words, but your mouth feels dry. You feel a cold flash ripple through your body. Let's just sit down. You find a way to your bed, pulling off your shoes. Though your covers are super soft, you don't feel any better. Oh, sorry. I thought it was a monster too. She grimaces. Are you okay? Ollie was telling me that you guys ran into one before you guys got to the camp. How did they not anticipate that You was going, like, they send you an invite to the camp and, like, they don't think you gonna know what's in the woods. Like, what? Ollie told you that? When? Right before he chased you into the forest and captured the flag. I asked him what was even in there, and it sure didn't make me feel any better about him running in. But you ran in anyway? Why? Would you believe me when I said to save you? Oh, Mina! You smile. Really? Mina nods, but there seems to be something else in her hand. Yeah, but I also really didn't want to be left out. Not that I feel that way now. Her bunk was the one above yours, so she joined you on your bed instead. She hugs her knees to her chest. I really wish I hadn't gone into those woods. She shivered. I wish I hadn't seen those things. Oh, is she gonna wish to forget? Because then she's really gonna, if she wishes to forget, she's really gonna start feeling left out because we're gonna have to distance ourselves from her because she wished not to remember it. You sit in silence, unsure of what to say. I'm really sorry I dragged you into this mess. I'm here for you if you need anything. She looks at you, resting her head on her arms. Thanks. I don't know. I guess I was just kind of hoping this camp wasn't too good to be true. I didn't think the woods would be filled with sleep paralysis demon thingies. At least they can't come inside the camp, right? She nods, smiling a bit. Yeah, at least. You nudge her a bit with your shoulder. And even if they could, you'll still have me. She snorts. If I need anyone to trip over their own feet and fall in front of a monster, I'll call you. You gasp at her jab, and she bursts into laughter. You're so wrong for that. All you do is run and scream. She giggles, nudging you back. It's okay. I'm not much better. We could be the disaster duo together. You start giving her a playful shove, but don't take her comment too much to hurt. I don't. Mostly, it's just good to see her smiling again. I like that flashlight, though. I think I'd feel better with a weapon. You're about to mention Ollie's lightsaber when she suddenly jumps to her feet, realizing something. Oh, I was supposed to supercharge Cole's flashlight. There's still time to do that, right? We still got... She looks out the window where it's barely approaching noon. You nod. You've definitely got time. Okay. It'll be kind of awkward talking to Cole, though. I don't really know him. He'll probably be with Ollie, so it's okay. She giggles. I can't even imagine what it's like for them to room together. She wraps two hands around her neck, imitating the two boys choking each other and throwing punches. Rah! She pulls out of her shoes. She puts on her shoes, heading for the door. Are you coming? Maybe in a bit. I kind of want to rest for a little longer. You flop back against the bed. Mina shrugs. Okay, I'll see you later. I hope we didn't get some nasty side effect from that thing staring us in our eyes. I hope we don't get nightmares. She closes the door behind us. The sunlight streams softly onto your cabin, illuminating the room. You stretch your arms, sitting up again and thinking of putting on your shoes. Come to think of it, there was someone you wanted to visit. Who? I'm gonna say like each episode is probably about 30 minutes. I think I'm gonna turn this into a two-parter. Yeah. We can finish the rest. We're like halfway done, so technically it'd be best to stop now, but while we leave on a high note, yay, nay. I say we keep going. I got one more on me. Part 7. I can take a tally vote of whether I should play this or Herman Merman, finish Herman Merman's thing on a locomotive tomorrow. You find Destiny in the forest, clearly where you had the axe throwing competition, practicing a series of flips and doing a series of stretches. She said she was good at cheering. Destiny? She almost falters mid-flip, but salvages it, landing perfectly on her feet. Hey, Destiny. Hi. You've clearly caught her off guard. She looks up at you, fixing her hair out of her face, and you notice that she seems to lack her usual confidence. What's up? I just wanted to see what you were up to. Practice. You look at the field, noticing flattened chunks of grass where Destiny had landed. Are you practicing because you're angry we gave Cole another chance, or the cricket asked you about your talent? Are you practicing because the cricket asked you about the talent? She doesn't answer, but her face tells you all you need to know. I don't trust him. I don't get why he just asked that out of nowhere. Nah, valid. That's valid. But I don't want to be caught up unprepared. Unprepared? Unprepared for what? In case, I don't know. Her brow frows, and she takes a step back, preparing herself to do another stunt. She runs, launches herself into another somersault, but slips on the grass, falling back and landing on the side of her ankle. Ooh! Ow! Destiny! You rush over to help her, but she's already getting back on her feet. I should say, are you okay? You try to help her, but she brushes your hand away, rubbing her leg. Her face is twisted in pain. Yeah. She waves her hand dismissively. Just a little sore, but nothing's pulled. She looks at you, then her ankle, then tries to stand up as if nothing happened. You move forward to help steady her as she stumbles and she lets you, grimacing. I told you it's fine. Let's take a break. You help her to the side of the clearing, and she rests against the side of a tree. She chugs down another water bottle and tosses it, adding to a pile of discarded ones. I'm doomed. Destiny, what's going on? What are you talking about? What if he makes me perform in front of everyone? Then they'll see I'm normal. What? Talentless. You give her a look. Talentless? Now's not the time. What are you talking about? You're amazing. You destroyed me at axe throwing. You outran me and captured a flag. You saved me from a monster. What do you mean, talentless? Her eyes search the ground for a moment, thinking. Even a small smile forms on her face. Then a small smile forms on her face. Yeah, I did do all of that, didn't I? And you could do more if you wanted to. Maybe. I don't know why, said Cheer. You'll be fine. It seems like a lot, cheerleading can come with a lot of stress. You're already better than half the people at camp without even having to try. I'm sure your cheer routine will be better than anything I could do. You're just saying that. You're so nice to me. I mean, I guess. No, I don't get why. It's not like I've been super nice to you. You're getting there. She laughs. I'll fix that. But yeah, that was weirdly sweet, so thanks. You smile at her. You're welcome. It was my payback. I owed her one for, and I don't want to, you don't want to beat a dead horse. She takes another drink of water. I can kind of see why everyone's kind of obsessed with you. Obsessed? Me? Yeah, for some reason. Ollie, obviously, and Mina. Even Cole. In his weird, emo, forbidden feelings kind of way. You almost burst out laughing. What? You see it, right? He's obviously playing favorites. I didn't know you could be so funny. She snorts, shoving your arm playfully. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, that's probably the nicest thing I'll ever say to you, so don't take it for granted. Wow, thanks. You're welcome. You shove her back as she laughs, testing her leg. Wow, a break actually did help. Yeah, who knew? She shoves you again, but this time you're ready, smoothly regaining your balance. And I'm sick of you again. I guess, not too much. Now go away so I can practice in peace. She looks at you, sizing you up. Girl Dookie! Although, what you wanna give? She wanna give me lessons? I'm too weak. Would you be down to try something? I wanna test this move where I lift someone into the air, and I need a guinea pig. What? Politely decline. I don't think I have the training for that. She nods. Yeah, you're right. I should probably stick to a solo routine anyways. Yeah. I'll see you at the game. She stretches her legs, smiling at you a bit. Yeah, you'll see me. Girl, be careful out in these woods. Remember, I seen that monster lurking out here. Oh, are we getting free time with everybody? You head back towards your cabin, but on your way back, you notice a boy skipping rocks across the lake. You squint, trying to see his face, and upon further inspection, Ollie? Oh. Hey. You walk over to join him. He hands you a stone from the lake bed. Check it out. He skips the stone forcefully across the lake, and the water sprays up, catching the sunlight and forming a sparkling rainbow across the water. Cool, right? You smile. Very cool. What are you doing here? I thought you would be with Cole. And stay stuck in the cabin all day? We're at camp. You laugh, skipping your own stone, but your throw isn't nearly as good as Ollie's, and your stone plops into the lake after about 2 skips. Bro, I know how to skip a stone personally. She just don't, alright? Oh. Ollie's light laughter echoes around the lake, and he steps forward to help you. Like this. He adjusts your fingers, positioning the rock between your thumb and your middle finger. And then you kind of flick your wrist. Like, he motions with his hand, and you do the same. Your rock skips across the lake, making almost 3 times farther. See? You're a natural. You snort. A natural at taking directions. Still a natural. He sits back on the grass surrounding the lake bed, and you do the same, licking out the sparkling water. It's really pretty. Yeah. I love camp. It's just really nice, No worries, no problems. I mean, other than monsters in the woods. Come on, it's not picture perfect. It's even within every utopian society, there is a dystopian somewhere. With like yin and yang, there's always some darkness within the light. So all might seem perfect, but there's some evil brewing somewhere, and one day it's gonna explode. No people going around trying to cause problems. You look at him. That last point seemed a bit pointed. Are you talking about Cole? What? No. Why would I? What? You roll your eyes. You said you would give him a chance. Yeah, right before I psyched him out with a fake handshake. It was a joke. Ollie. Kidding. Yes, I know. We're giving him a second chance. He lays back on the grass, placing his hands behind his head. You stubbornly stay sitting up, unconvinced by his answer, but then feel a hand pull you down anyway. Hey! What? Who did that? He looks around as if searching for someone, and you can't help but laugh, laying your head back to watch the clouds above. You smack him on the shoulder, and his laughter fills the space around you, bright and clear. You're such a dork. Sure, whatever you want to call me. He looks up at the trees above you, closing his eyes as the wind slowly rustles the lake. Are you guys really okay though? Yeah, sure. I mean, I just want to enjoy camp. If that means putting away the thing with coal, then sure, whatever it takes. He sighs, sinking down into the grass. Dude, I could fall asleep here. You shake your head affectionately, looking up at the swaying leaves above. It was really nice. The campgrounds, the activities, your friends. Your eyes drifted over to Ollie. I think we could be... part of me don't believe Ollie exists. Like, do I want to feed into this delusionality? Yeah. Let's just say it. They want us to say. You turn to glance at him, but he's already looking at you. He smoothly deflects his gaze, playing it cool. You laugh a bit, and he joins you a bit embarrassed. Yeah! It wasn't an answer, but we ain't gonna make no more plays like that. From now on, he need to be honest with himself. You were lucky to have met such an amazing person here. What wasn't to love? You see a shadow flickering in the trees above, intense for a minute. But relax again when you see it's just a raven. We gotta get out of here. If I'm having like spasms like this is not a good camp. Like, whoa, are you okay? Sorry, it was nothing. Right, the monsters weren't loose. The camp is really nice. He looks at you tentatively, as if he already expected the second half of your sentence. But, you know, he lets out a tired sigh, closing his eyes. For a few moments, he doesn't say anything. And then a few more. Ollie? He doesn't say anything. Ollie? He remains silent, just listening to the breeze around you, both. When he speaks again, his voice is quieter. His gaze is distant. When I was a kid, my dad would take me to the woods at this time. I was never really the outdoorsy type. I'd rather be at our apartment or playing with the kids on our street, but he insisted on taking me here. It's weird, but like, being out here kind of reminds me of him, or back then. Better times. Better times? Oh. He seems to remember where he was, turning to you and speaking normally again. Well, you know. He shrugs. It's just like, it's good. That's all. You catch his eye and he looks away, watching a pair of birds fly around in the branches above. Even if I was able to, I wouldn't have asked about it. If he reflected on it, like, then if he wanted to keep, yeah. Sorry, if I don't want to talk about whatever is around the woods. You just burst out into laughter. Ollie? He shrugs. I'm just saying. I'm confused. You laugh, rolling over to prop yourself up on your side. You can't ignore it forever. I feel like he wants to. I'm gonna let him have his moment. Like, we can for now. Okay, no more monster talk. That's more like it. Suddenly, he seems to snap back to reality, clearing his throat. Oh, wow. Is it late? I'm probably keeping you. Sorry. You laugh. You're not keeping me. Yeah, I am. I'm sorry. You probably gotta go. You laugh as he sits up, brushing the grass off his pants. You start to stand up too. There was one more stop you wanted to make before the games tonight. Ollie notices your face pointing out. Yeah, see, I knew it. Let's tease him a little bit more. You put your hands on your hips. Are you trying to get rid of me? He pauses, caught off guard. No, well, I'm also starving, so I'll see you at the dining hall. I mean, I'll be at the dining hall, not you. You laugh again. I'll see you at the games. He smiles at you again, giving you a what do you take me for look. Of course. We're gonna give this man the most stankiest attitude because I've been real filtered around everybody else. Yeah, I'm giving you a chance, but you need to know how up you had me when I almost died because you wanted to save yourself. Like, you could have just said, like, I can't run as fast as y'all. Take the flash. You didn't even give us a flashlight. Like, that'd be one thing if you put the flashlight in my hand and then use my other hand to pull. That'd be different because then I could have saved myself. You knock on the door of Cole and Ollie's cabin. Hello? The door opens. Cole's head peeks out. Ollie's not here. I know he not. I know. Actually, I came to see you. Me? Why? Ollie told me you don't leave your cabin. Oh, and you thought I needed company? How generous. He starts closing the door, but you catch it, forcing it open. Wait. It's not like that. I just wanted to visit you. Please. Okay. Is this a quick visit or do you want it to be? I'm not doing anything anyways. He moves aside, opening the door for you to go in. You step inside his cabin, noticing it was messier than you expected. For someone so uptight, Cole's side was surprisingly cluttered, and Ollie's was surprisingly bare. Hey, I recognize this. You notice the handle of a light sword peeking out of Ollie's bag. What is it? Oh. You weren't sure if Ollie wanted Cole to know about it. Nothing. He's silent for a moment. Okay. For the most part, he sounded like himself, but in that moment, there was something in his tone that might have sounded even less energetic than usual. No, I mean, it's really nothing. No, I get it. You don't have to tell me. He quickly thumbs through the pages of his notebook on his bag, tossing it into his bag. Like I said, is this a quick visit or... No, Cole, that sounded wrong. I'm not trying to hide things from you. It's just that you're so new. No, it's okay. He sits on the edge of the bed, picks up another notebook, thumbing through the pages to look busy. Nah, I'd stay standing up anyway. You decide to give him his space. Don't worry, I'm not here to get between you and your friends. He shuts the notebook. I just want to get out of here. And I'm pretty busy anyways. We're friends too. We are? I mean, do you want to be? He pauses for a moment, thinking it over. He clearly gives it a lot of thought, and you're unsure if he'll even reply before he finally speaks, sounding annoyed. Okay, what do you want? For you to stop acting like an idiot? Right, for somebody, it'd be the smartest people that act so dumb. For you to stop acting like an idiot. Just admit it, we've been friends. At least until you ditch me in the woods. For the last time, I'm sorry. It was a matter of self-preservation. Yeah, whatever. You sound like a huge nerd. He rolls his eyes. Yeah, well, you'll probably need one of those if you want to make it out of this camp alive. Not like anyone else in your group is doing any thinking. Did you just call my friends dumb? No. Just that they aren't thinking. You smack him on the shoulder and he flinches back, laughing a bit. Hey, you laughed! He shakes his head, standing. No, I didn't. See, we do get along. He shakes his head again in denial, moving towards the door. Okay, I think it's time for you to go. Not until you admit we're friends. Are we though? I guess I'm staying. Okay, fine. Yes, we're friends. Whatever. You lean forward. Whatever. Whatever gets you to leave. Bye, Cole. Yeah, okay, bye. He walks you to the door and starts to close it behind you. But as you leave, you swear you catch the tiniest bit of a smile on his face. I think he said that's too bad or something like that. I don't know. Don't get too much dip on your chip, Cole. I still fucking hate you. You left me for dead. There's no room for a relationship in that kind of situation. I don't need a man like that. That wasn't too bad. I wonder if... You're surprised when the door opens again. Don't say nothing else to me. Oh, wait. Sorry. I just realized Mina still has my flashlight. Do you mind if I... You smile, motioning for him to walk with you back to your cabin. Not at all.
A few moments later.
Ollie and Destiny wave to you, Cole and Mina, as you approach them outside the dining hall. How about this music? Okay, back to reading. Hey! Took you long enough. Okay! Destiny got on a new fit, or was she flexing hard? There weren't any instructions to wear your cabin shirt for this event, so everyone showed up in their regular clothes. I wonder what they have planned for us. I can hear the music from here. On the other side of the hill, you hear a crowd cheering, the ground shaking slightly as loud, energetic music plays. Maybe it's some kind of concert? Hey guys, check this out. She proudly brandishes Cole's flashlight which looks like about the same as before, except stay. Whoa! My eyes! Mina giggles and turns off the flashlight. Sorry! But it's super strong now. If only we could widen the impact area. You give Cole a look. But it's more than enough. Thanks, Mina. Mina beams. Probably should hide that before the cricket sees it. I wonder if he'd take it away considering I wished for it. Mina shrugs but hides the flashlight in her hoodie anyway. You all head downhill towards the light. It is some kind of concert. Is it a talent show? It's giving that it's a talent show. Whoa. You're all taken aback at the amount of campers all surrounding a huge stage that definitely wasn't there before. Farrah stands on the platform of the docks with a large microphone, greeting the crowd over the energized music played through the speakers. Welcome, campers! The crowd goes wild, and Farrah smiles brightly, energized. Woo! I bet you're all wondering what event we've got planned for today. Woo! She smiles. Tonight's event will be It's clearly a talent show. It's clearly a talent show. All right, we're about to hit 3 hours. I think that's good. We're gonna try to spread some of the story sequence out. I think I got one more time in me. Is there any preview for the next one, at least? All right, I think we're gonna call it there. It's been a wonderful late night stream. Thank you for letting me be your narrator for your bedtime story. We shall do this again. But I appreciate y'all for coming. If you're watching the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitch. If you're not on Twitch, follow me on Instagram. Chrisilius across all platforms. Thank you. I love you. Bye.